This is Dr. Darleen Claire Wodzenski, and I want to talk to you about carbs. Yeah, I said carbs. Yes, I am somebody who's a big fan of keto or being on a ketogenic diet. I'm also a big fan of intermittent fasting, and I'm also a big fan of glycemic control. It turns out that with our fast-paced society and fast food habits, a lot of people are suffering from blood sugar disorders. And blood sugar disorders play a critical role in so many learning, developmental, and mental health problems. Yes, overeating carbs and sugar can directly impact mental health, learning, and development, and in some cases can aggravate and worsen mental health. So we are able to adjust the way we plan our meals, time them, and the composition of the meals. We do not have to get a baked potato and a roll with the salad and the chicken breast. We can just eat the chicken and the salad. And it doesn't have to be a breast. You can have chicken wings if you want. Just stay away from all the carbs. The carbs are the thing that creates the blood sugar ups and downs. When we start stepping back from those carbs and start eating vegetables, healthy fats, and proteins, all of a sudden we're looking at adults and children who have more glycemic control, who are not going into those hunger states with all those stress hormones. First things that we try to do when we have children who are really having a hard time staying stable, having a happy mood, being able to control their responses to things that upset them or frustrate them or anger them. The first thing we do is try to balance out their diet. Give them more protein, vegetables, and healthy fats. Healthy fats like, say butter, let's say olive oil, let's say coconut oil, maybe even some bacon fat or lard. Those things are actually healthy fats that the body can process. And the oil also helps slow down digestion so that we're able to absorb more of the nutrients in the food that we eat. So I know this is a revolutionary new concept, and everybody thought that we needed carbs and we needed to eat every 2 or 3 hours in order to stay healthy, but it turns out that none of that was true. It was just a big joke. The reality is that when we give children lots of carbs, snack foods, popcorn, chips, candies, gummy bears, when we give them these junk food snacks, there will come a time for most children that after the blood sugar goes up, it comes down, and it comes down so far that the child goes into a state of stress and distress, produces those awful, challenging stress hormones that makes them angry and cranky and nasty and responsive, overreactive. And we're contributing to our children's mental illness when we do that. So take the carbs off the table. The children can actually drink water. They don't need juice. They actually can drink some milk and then water. They don't need juice or soda. They can actually have a salad. They can eat cooked vegetables and meat. It's perfectly okay to feed a child that way. And they could have maybe a small portion of a sweet potato or some brown rice, a small portion. That's okay. But taking away all those heavy carbs and the junk food is going to have a really positive impact on children's ability to calm themselves down, avoid food cravings, which is something that also can contribute to them being cranky and out of sorts, and then avoid that sugar crash that causes them to produce the stress hormones that we get when we watch a horror movie.